start date. And that was because the only Asian role model on TV was Mr. Spock. He was good at science, not very emotional. I did actually study law, mainly because there were good TV shows with lawyers on them, and also in case my parents got deported. Just a little personal note, my parents came from China. They were actually illegal immigrants. We don't call them that anymore, we call them parallel imports. You just don't get the warranty. But this is how long, I remember when there was only one channel on TV. There was one channel, we still had a remote. Surfing was on, off. So what advice can I possibly give you in a scene where media is moving this quickly? Okay, young people, here's my advice. 1, get on a reality show. 2, make a sex tape. Now in the future, that would probably be the same thing. I'm not even sure what the curriculum of a media degree is. If you go from what's on TV now, I imagine what you've studied is 3 years of cooking, house renovation, survival skills for extreme tropical islands, and maybe learning to sing, but only if you are quite unattractive to begin with. So the world, I do think media is an important thing in the world. Obviously, it's an important thing. But I think media is like money, in the sense that you want enough of it. So some countries you need enough media so that you have democracy. You want basic media, but you can have too much media, and then you become like Charlie Sheen. And I think I have consumed way too much media. I have actually gotten nothing done since they invented the internet, and I don't even play Farmville. When I was a kid, a video game was the button you pushed to cross the road. PlayStation was playing at the station. We actually had an idea of broadcasting where there was just one thing that you all consumed. We drank from one hose, and now it's fragmenting, and each droplet will have its own channel, right? You look at cooking shows. It's not even just a cooking show now. There's baking shows. There's entire shows devoted to dessert. That's like one course having its own show. And it's, crime shows. They don't just solve crimes anymore. Each clue has its own show. There's going to be shows where it's just CSI, fingerprints on glass. I predict there's going to be a show called New Zealand's Next Top Pregnant Drunk Driver. Soon there'll be a channel where people just get their hair cut. That's what's happening. But what I do is actually quite old-fashioned. I'm a comedian. And if you look at the word comedian, in the middle of there is the word media. It's very old-fashioned. I show up, the audience shows up. And what is comedy? Really, comedy is just, it's the emperor's new clothes. You just say the truth. If you're good about it, you try and fight for the underdog. You speak up for the small guy against the bully. You tell the truth. And one of the situations I had to do that is I actually got asked to speak to the New Zealand Olympic team. This is when they were going to the Beijing Olympics, and I got rung up. And they said, Raybon, we're going to Beijing. We would love you to come and speak to the team. Tell us what to expect. And I'm thinking, I'm from Masterton. But they're paying me. So I said, sure. So I show up. And the New Zealand Olympic team is very much sort of like a fetish domination night. So if you know, it's sort of a room of enormous women and skinny men. So it's sort of an odd scene. And I'm just about to go on. And just before I go on, they say, can you do us a favour, Raybon, don't say anything political, because it's Beijing. But the thing is, politics, social commentary, telling the truth, that's what I'm all about. But you're paying me. So I said, okay, fine. So here's what it said. So pretend you're the New Zealand Olympic team. So New Zealand Olympic team, congratulations. to bet. And I reckon there's no cover charge at the casino because it's free to bet. So, the only advice I think that can possibly last, the way the media is changing, is tell the truth. State the obvious, and you'll be surprised how shocking the truth can be. Thank you for this honour, and congratulations.